Okay, so I want to film this video for two purposes. One, because I want to help you avoid making this great mistake that I did, which probably wasted a lot of my time and potential that I could have not manifested, but transferred into YouTube and doing something that I actually like. And second of all, is because I want to set this baseline. I don't really have a script, I don't really have a plan. Well, I do have a mini plan of what I'm going to talk about, but I want to set this kind of starting point so you can understand what kind of person I am right now and where I've been for the past few weeks. Like most of you probably seen this and you don't care that much about me, but let's just get on with the advice. So the past like half a year, maybe a year, I've been working on TikTok. And I stopped making YouTube videos because I realized like damn, I don't really make money from YouTube, and I got this kind of mini shiny object syndrome towards TikTok. And I started posting on TikTok. I started like getting no views, getting like 1,000 views, making like top five funny cat moments. Like I didn't really know what to do on TikTok. I kind of just tried to copy other people, and I was like searching on YouTube for niches, which is, by the way, it's not a good way to do this. So I was like doing TikTok for a month, then two, then three. I started learning. I started watching people. So it took me literally like 2 to 3 months for me to actually just start watching people and learning instead of just like doing that from the beginning. But anyway, I started watching people. I started learning, and I actually started getting better and better. I started looking for people's niches. I started scrolling on TikTok, and I kind of became someone who actually used TikTok. So therefore, I was learning. Oh, I realized when people use this kind of like, basically, there's this one trick from this one page where they would flash like some random like some like not safe for work image, and they would like get so many people to comment, and when people comment, your video like it really helps for the algorithm. So I found this one page of this one guy making this Clash Royale content. And this was when Clash Royale just started picking up this new traction where everybody was hopping on it again. And it was like, boom, that was a perfect niche. I copied the guy and I got 3 videos in a row with over 500k views. And I was so hyped. I remember the first time I got my first ever viral video was when my friends came over to my house, and every single like few minutes I would refresh my TikTok page and see, damn, I got another 20k views, damn, I got another 1k view, damn, I got 100k view. Like throughout the day, I was just refreshing the page, and I felt so confident because I was like, damn, this is my first ever viral video. Like I can actually do this. And the thing was that I didn't really improve my videos. So what happened was my videos just started getting bad, bad. They just started getting less and less and less views, and therefore I just quit that page. And with that page, I got 500 followers. And this probably is a good point to mention that to get monetized, to actually make money on TikTok, you need to get 10,000 followers, and you need to also get be over 18 and have over 100,000 views in the past month. But that doesn't really matter. The hard part is actually getting 10,000 followers. So after I failed with the niche, I'm pretty sure I tried some other niches. I can't really exactly remember. But after that, um, I might edit this video so I just remembered that I can put up like some screenshots of like what I'm talking about, because I do have some, thankfully. But anyway, I tried a few other niches, but then I went back onto Clash Royale because this is when Clash Royale started getting really viral, and I actually started like basically this one day I realized like, damn, this one page gets a lot of views, but his videos are not that good. So I improved them. I was like, I added like hella brain rot. If you want, I don't know if I should have even posted, but anyway, I added hella brain rot. The point is that I added hella brain rot and I improved the video so hard. And I remember I started this new page, and the first video I ever posted got 1 million views in the first day, which was insane. A million views. I've never had that. Many people can never say that they've gotten a million views. And I remember copied that exact formula. Literally, I would wake up, film the video that took me like 30 minutes, and then 30 minutes to edit it, and boom, a million views, a million views, a million views. Some videos would get like a little bit less, like 100k, some videos would get like 10k, others would get 2.2 million. Like I was actually just rolling. And I remember after 2 weeks of doing this, sorry, my eye is just itchy. After 2 weeks of doing this, I realized like, damn, I need to get followers. So I added this one CTA, which was like, oh, follow me on my profile would do this one emote. So therefore, I started getting like hella followers, and I got monetized within like less than a month, which is actually pretty difficult on TikTok. And I was so hyped. But the only issue was that I got monetized, and I started kind of posting the exact same content, and therefore I kind of got banned because I guess TikTok is like more strict when you actually get monetized, they're more strict on your content. And if it looks very, very similar, which mine did, they just think like, oh, it's basically this guy reposting his own content. We don't really like that, so therefore they kind of banned me for a month. Basically, you get 5 strikes, and I was trying to like change up my content, but I didn't change it up enough, and I got 5 strikes, and I got banned for that 1 month. So for that 1 month, I was just kind of like, I don't remember what I was exactly doing. I guess I was just like, um, oh yeah, I was kind of working on other TikTok accounts, which one of them got 3K followers, the other one got 1.7K followers. They got a lot of views, like over like I would say 5 million each. And then after that, my account got unbanned, and I was like, oh damn, I'm unbanned. So therefore, I started making money again, and I posted like around 7 videos, and within those 7 videos, I made like about 35 pounds, which is pretty good honestly. 7 videos, I can probably make like one video every day. But I made those 7 videos within like a month. And here's the first lesson was that I didn't actually enjoy making the videos. Like I enjoyed it just getting the views and kind of making them because Clash Royale was going viral and I was playing Clash Royale. My friends were also playing Clash Royale. But probably if you're watching this kind of video, you're probably more interested in like self-improvement, reading books, improving your life. And here's one thing that I noticed probably this morning is like I kind of let myself go. When I started, you can literally see my channel and the difference between the person I am now, the way I look, and before I started posting TikToks. You can see I used to be like so happy, so jolly, and I have a lot of videos that I posted during this kind of journey of TikTok. I kind of privated them because it was just me yapping, saying like, "Oh, this half term I'm actually gonna lock in," but I didn't. And there was and I realized now that there was a reason. Even though I literally had this way to make money, like I should have been hyped. I generally I kind of feel like it was a wasted opportunity, but at the same time, I kind of realized that I hated making the videos. Like, if you hate what you do, you're not gonna stay consistent with it. And this is one of the main lessons that I want to teach you right now. Do not waste your time on a business model that might make you money, but you're gonna hate doing it. Because even if you do start making money, and I can actually say this for like personal experience, it's not me just yapping and saying it because I heard some big guy say it. Like generally, if you don't like doing it, then you literally just fall off. Unless you're like in some desperate situation where if you don't make money you're gonna die. Well, that is a big motivation there. But if it's like me, I'm a 16-year-old guy and I made money, but I live fairly comfortably. Like the only benefits, I only really get benefits from making money. Like, oh, I can buy more raw food, I can improve my health, I can buy supplements, I get that sick. Compared to if you're running away from a pain of like if you don't make money you're gonna die. Like that's different, you know. So I'm pretty comfortable where I live. So therefore there was not that great of a motivation, and generally I just hated making the videos because it's like it's kind of brain rot. You actually have to like scroll on TikTok, which I don't really like because it like messes up mental health. And this is something I learned recently, which is actually insane. When you scroll on social media, your brain actually kind of turns off because due to the fact that there's just so much information going, your brain doesn't really have enough time to connect. So therefore, your brain just literally cuts off. That's why whenever people ask you, oh, so what was the last Instagram video you watched? Or what was the last TikTok you watched? What was the last? Can you tell me a single TikTok that you remember watching? You're probably, even though some probably hit you emotionally, you can maybe try and remember one. Like I'm thinking right now, last night I'm gonna be totally honest. Like I was literally scrolling until like 1 a.m. I was scrolling like YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, which was not good. But I can literally not remember a single video, even though some of them were giving some amazing advice, some of them were really funny, some of them were really interesting. I can maybe remember one from just like one Spanish account, but like I can't even remember like what they were talking about. But anyway, going back to the point is like I guess my advice would be like, don't waste your time on a business model that you're not gonna like doing. Because the truth is, and this is what so many people don't tell you, is that you can make money with any business model. It's so true. You can literally see it, but most people have this shiny object syndrome where they think like, oh, this business model easier. TikTok easy. Look at this guy get 1 million views. Oh, he doesn't just copy other channels. I should do that. But what you don't see is the boredom of making the videos. What you don't see is how to actually make the videos. Because even with Clash Royale, like what I used to do is like screen record on my phone, then I would transfer it through Drive onto my computer, and then on my computer I would like edit them, and then on my phone I'll have to post them. Because if you post from a computer, for some reason TikTok doesn't really like it. I guess it sees that like some corporate guy trying to like make money on TikTok, so they don't really like it. I guess when you post on your phone, it's more like personal with like someone trying to like go viral on TikTok. I don't know. Basically, when you post on a computer, you get less views. So there's like a lot of things that go into it. And the second lesson that I'm kind of gonna take myself is that I realized that when I started making hella progress on TikTok, which was when I actually was learning a lot about it and kind of posting a lot, and I kind of found like a winning formula. That's what I did with how I got so many millions of views. I got like 20 million views, I would say. with this one formula, with this one TikTok formula. I need to stop repeating that. And I want to do that exact same thing, but for YouTube. Why am I running out of breath? Like, I really need to improve my speaking skills. This is another reason I'm making this video, because I want to like have a baseline to see how good I am at speaking now and how good I am gonna be like 1 month from now. Because I really want to improve my speaking skills, and I should make this my new business model. I don't want to do TikTok because TikTok is just so boring. I hate it. I hate having to scroll it. I hate having to sit down and edit it, because I literally let go of myself. Because imagine what you're doing, because with YouTube, like, I'm literally putting myself in public. Like, people are gonna see me. People are gonna see me and how my life changes. Compared to on TikTok, you're just behind the screen and oh flip, my computer turned off. And I just kinda let go of myself. You can literally see it, like I said, you can literally see it in my past videos where I used to look so happy, I used to actually enjoy life, compared to now where I'm kind of trying to get back into this routine where I want to post videos, give advice, help people, and actually improve like the world in general with my lessons and my journey. So bro, am I like, but okay, what is going on with me? This is another reason. Like, yeah, I'm making the video because like my speaking skills are like I can only speak for like 11 minutes. What's going on? Anyway, the last lesson that I want to give you is like if you are starting a business model or do want to make money online, which is like probably 99% of people, pick a business model that you actually enjoy, you actually understand. Because for example, let's say you are a person who doesn't watch TikTok, who actually does enjoy it, but like somehow meditates and like actually improves his attention span so it doesn't affect him as much. Like, imagine you are that kind of person. Then TikTok might be a good thing for you. Let's say you don't watch a lot of YouTube. You watch it like maybe for self improvement. You read some books, but you also watch TikTok. It might be like a weird combination, but let's say you do. Then maybe TikTok will be a good niche, good business model for you because you actually understand it and actually enjoy it. For example, for me, I barely understand TikTok because I barely like watching it, and I don't like watching it as well. So it's probably not a good business model for me. For YouTube, I watch a lot of it. Literally, YouTube is literally 99%. Okay, I would say 99%, but I would say mainly I watch YouTube, and I actually like improving my life. Maybe I should put two and two together and make YouTube videos on how to improve life, because that's something that I actually enjoy, something that I actually understand, and something that I actually stay consistent with. Because the reason you want to enjoy it is because you want to stay consistent with it. Because if you're not, you're just gonna quit like I did with TikTok. I literally had this gold mine. I don't think you understand, and I probably don't understand myself either. How much money I could have generally made. I posted seven videos, and each one was like compounding. The first one maybe like £1, the second one maybe like two, three, four, five, and then they went up and up and up. Or one made me like £11, which is insane. £11 for one video, and they were going up. I could have generated if I posted like one video every single day for like 30 days. I could have generally made like 1,000, probably definitely. Like, generally, I probably don't even realize how much money I could have made. But I just hated doing it. So I didn't stay consistent. Honestly, I should have just been more disciplined and continued posting videos, but I didn't, which was, I guess, a mistake on me, but I can share this lesson with you. And here's a little mindset that I do like to follow throughout my life is that even though I made like this big mistake, or I didn't start earlier, or this happened, it's probably just a sign of God trying to tell me something or teach me a lesson that I can pass on to other people, which comes in the form of this video. I made this mistake for like a year, making TikTok, letting myself go. I did make money, but I didn't stay consistent, and I didn't even enjoy it. My life got worse, and yeah, I didn't really enjoy it, even though I made money. My parents were pretty happy that I did make money, but I didn't really enjoy it. I let myself go. So think just as a little framework for you is like think about what you actually like and what you think would actually okay, no, let me rephrase that. What you actually like, what you actually kind of use, and what you actually understand. Because for me, I actually understand self-improvement. I actually understand YouTube. For you, you might understand this one, for example, e-commerce. Maybe you do like buying stuff and you do understand how the market works, and you maybe with one of my friends, I remember one of my friends wanted to talk to me about how to make money, because I remember I was on the bus and I showed them, oh, I got this one TikTok account, and they were like, oh, whoa, they were like friends from my school. They were like so shocked how much money, how many views I got, like all that kind of stuff. I was like talking to them for so long. I like throughout the whole bus ride, I was just talking to them like, oh, if I about RPM, like rewards per mile, how much money you make per 1,000 views and all that. I remember I talked to them for like an hour about this, which was pretty sick. Honestly, I was getting a lot of validation. But one of my friends, I told him like probably TikTok might not be the best strategy for you, because it is kind of hard. Like, honestly, it took me like half a year to even get like some accounts going. And he plays a lot of football, and he actually understands like what football boots people like and stuff like that. So I told him do reselling, because you actually understand resell boots. Because I actually told him, you actually understand football and you actually understand boots. For example, if I did reselling, that would be such a stupid thing because I don't know anything about football. Like, I kind of do, but like nothing about like football boots, what people like. So use your natural advantage. Because when you have also that advantage, first of all, you're going to be way more consistent than other people. Because you might think like, oh, the market is saturated. But think about most people are not consistent. Most people are just like stupid. Most people don't even work that much. Like, yeah, it might be consistent in the sense like, oh, there's like a million, 100 million. Okay, maybe not 100 million, but there's like 10 million people doing it. But there's only like maybe like 10% of those people are actually like probably the like top people. There's probably like another 10% who are like pretty good at it. Another 10% who are like barely making money on it, and the rest are just people trying, watching videos, trying to learn how to do it, but they barely actually do that much. So I would say use your natural advantage. Don't waste your time on a business model you don't like because you're not gonna stay consistent unless you have some big motivation. But even then, if you have some big motivation, you might as well do something that you do enjoy because you'll stay more consistent. You actually like doing it. For example, these YouTube videos. Imagine I can just imagine the difference. I'm gonna stop yapping. This will be the last point I make because I don't want to waste your time. This would be so boring if I literally just woke up because I just woke up and I saw the sunlight and I felt like, oh damn, this is actually a nice day. But if I woke up and I thought, oh, I have to make another TikTok just to make money, like maybe I would make it, but I would literally have to like almost drag myself. Which at some point is like, yeah, you're gonna have to use discipline. You're gonna have to be disciplined to make money. But why not just do something that you actually like and be disciplined in that action? Because I kind of didn't really want to film this video, but I did have the motivation. Like, damn, I really do want to get this off my chest. I really do want to start filming a TikTok video. I mean, a YouTube video. Why am I shaking? Am I like bugging? Anyway, I really did want to get this out and give advice to people about this learning lesson. I almost set this like checkpoint for myself to like see the person I am, the way I look, the way I feel, and the way I speak, especially because during these next weeks and months, I really do. And there's another reason I really want to improve my speaking skills. I remember when I started making videos daily, which was like I remember I used to do this all my days. This was like amazing. This is more of my personal. If you want, you can just stop watching. This might not really affect you unless you do want to like kind of do the same business model as making videos and stuff. You can just stop watching and like go look for someone else. But I do want to give this last final lesson from myself personally, which is I remember I literally used to post videos before I would go to school. It was like during year 8 and year 9. Year 8 and year 9, I literally used to wake up 6 a.m. The sun would be out. I would literally go out. I would like look at the sun, come back. I would be fasted, so I would be like fully all the way locked in. I would script a video, I would record a video, and I would edit it. Or maybe I wouldn't edit it, I would edit it like later in the day. But the main key point was that I actually recorded it and I was like speaking and my vocal cords were getting warmed up and I was like articulating myself very clearly. And when I got to school, I remember I would speak so fluently. People would actually listen because most people don't really know how to speak. Like even though like I'm not very good at speaking, I still do know some like tactics and some like techniques to speak better. Now maybe you can't notice them here, but and I won't say them because it would make me seem kind of stupid. But some of them, I guess, one of them would actually be the pause. Like randomly throughout the video, I have been pausing so you can actually understand the message that I'm trying to say instead of just rambling on. But anyway, that's a topic for a separate video. So I remember I would get to school, people would listen to me, people would laugh at my jokes because I actually like spoke in such a clear manner. Because I would literally speaking was my job in a way. I would literally wake up, speak, go to school, speak. Like my speaking skills were amazing. But when I started making TikTok, I lost that ability because I wasn't practicing the skill. It's like imagine you get really good at a martial art, but then stop going for like months. Then obviously you're gonna lose. You might still remember one or two tactics, but you might lose like that kind of like flow and stuff like that. And that's exactly what happened with my voice and my speaking skills. My speaking skills kind of got worse and worse. I was still like learning how to reading how to influence and influence people, reading like books and improving my like social skills. Like they weren't bad, but they weren't as good as I remember year 8 and 9. Year 8 and 9 was so fun. I remember. With that, I'll leave you to it. I really hope you do take this advice, and even if you don't, I hope this gives you like some new light to what life is like. Because I did make my first money online, which is probably one thing that many people can't really say. I remember I used to like dream about making money, and I did, but it was like in a business model that I really didn't really enjoy. And since I didn't really enjoy it, I didn't stay consistent. And even though I literally had a gold mine, I didn't stay consistent with it. Now I'm doing this, which I actually enjoy. I actually like. I actually like making videos. I know I've been rambling on for a lot. I'll leave you to it. I really hope this helped you in some way, shape, or form.